Ladies and gentlemen, Night 2, presented by Natural Born Thriller. On the promos to the two-man power trip. Last night was CJ the Lone Wolf. At that put him in his place. Now it's time to put CN Punk in his place for Night 2. So, CN Punk ass bitch, what you did to me at Royal Bash alongside with CJ, and will put him in leading the charge, creating this new vision in the Asylum Wrestling Federation on my expense. Big mistake. Your betrayal to our friendship. You're stepping in the back of our friendship. I can't believe that it could come this far, but I sure have seen it coming. In a way, I felt this coming in a way. Or should I say someone else felt it coming in a way. But I couldn't believe that this happened. Never I thought it would happen this soon, but it did. My issue, my problem, I didn't strike first. And now, I want my revenge. Because at AWS/PWTF Revenge, I will have my revenge on you, CN Punk. And you had your chance, you had your opportunity, you had your stipulations already from the last time. Because it's going to be my turn. A stipulation that's going to happen at Revenge is going to be nothing but sweet revenge. And I gotta get that revenge after Revenge is over, because at the Revenge, that's when the draft has now come to effect. Because the division, the entire member of the division are now going into AWF, leaving PWTF behind. Last time I did a promo to you, CM Punk. Unfortunately, the higher ups knew what I was going to say, going to dive into some real deep shit. And I had to pay a fine for that. And I had to be careful of using my words. But now this time, I get to say what I got to say, because I pay extra fines for it. Because if anything happens of what I say that gets out of line, it will fall on me only, not to the company. Because I want the company to fall from grace because of what I say here. And it was not anything personal I was going to say. It was not anything, out of line I was going to say. I was going to just speak the truth about why I wanted to say it last time before I got cut off. And here it is. Because I'm going to try this again. Because this is a Natural Born Thriller talking to CN Punk. This is Robert Serrano Jr. talking to Christian Negron. And here it is. The reason why it's going to be so satisfying against sweet revenge at you at AWS/PWTF Revenge is because I took an oath with a certain someone that you wanted to face. And you took care of that. You did have that match. But I took an oath with that person. Because I wanted things to be good between you and me. That if I were to agree for that person to face you, that we will become tag team partners. But I wanted to make things good between us because I let that person know that you can have a competitive match with him, make it look like back and forth and all that, and make it look like it's real. But I told that person to lay down for you. That way things could be good between us. That way you can be satisfied by getting that win over him. And when you did that, we were good. At least I thought we were good until you did what you did at Royal Bash. And then what you did to me at Royal Bash, he sensed it. He felt it. He knew it was coming. He just didn't tell me because he wanted me to feel that punishment, to feel that revenge, to feel the heartbroken that you just gave me. Because CN Punk at AWS/PWTF Revenge, you will be facing yours truly. But not this version of yours truly. Because I think the fans needs a substitute for the match that he wants to announce himself. And I think you know what I'm talking about. You should know what I'm talking about. You mentioned before in the promo recently. while he's going through a match against Jogo Gamer at Silent Mania. You know the guy very well, and he is not happy at all. Because it's going to be CN Punk versus the returning of the Dark Demon. His name is Mr. Revenge.
The Dark Demon returns. The name is Mr. Revenge. CN Punk. Hello, friend. We meet again. Going into AWF/PWTF Revenge. And this time, it's not business. This time, it's all personal. You crossed the line, and I knew this was coming. Unfortunately, Natural Born Driller didn't see it coming. And I didn't want him to see it coming, because I want him to feel it. The pain, the agony, the suffering, the betrayal, all in between. Just for all the revenge to bottle up, going into Revenge. So CN Punk, you and I in the rubber match. Last time, you beat me. Before that, I beat you. Now it all comes together at Revenge. But the stipulations will be on my behalf this time. Because not one, not two, but 3 stages. That's right. CN Punk versus Mr. Revenge in 3 stages of hell. Stage number 1 will be a submission match where your spirit will receive your final breaking point. Stage number 2 will be a tables match where I will break your back, every ounce of your flesh and bones, to a wooden table where blood is thicker than wood. And if necessary, you and I, in stage number 3, will fight inside of hell in a cell, which is fitting for a match that's called 3 stages of hell. Because you and I will be fighting in hell. We'll be dragging each other in hell. We will be having one hell of a time. We will be opening the gates of hell. Inside of hell in a cell. In a match that's called 3 stages of hell. As we will beat the holy hell out of each other. To a point that we will be taking each other straight down to hell. But only one of us can get out of hell in one piece. And that will not be you, CN Punk. For you will stay straight down to hell with the rest of the vision in shame. For the name is Mr. Revenge. And CN Punk, for the Natural Born Thriller, I promise you that I will have my revenge. And in closing, this is the end of the 2 nights promos on the two-man power trip, for this was night 2. On you, CN punk ass bitch.